Welcome, one and all. We're going to be playing Huntsman the Orphanage today. I should give a proper introduction. First of all, I'm going to make sure everything's all working. Y'all can see the stream. It should be frozen on a black screen with a bunch of images. Various people, various places. None of them I know personally, though. My name is Dusk, that gamer, in case this happens to actually be working. And I am a member of Rely on Horror. I have been since 2010. I've been someone on Hayes last year, and I haven't been on the stream previously. This is my first time here, actually. Correction. Second time. There was one several years ago I did an Alan Wake thing. That was some time ago, though. Now, to clarify that everything's working, now the screen shouldn't be moving right now, it's frozen. I'm going to keep it frozen until we start the game properly. Y'all can hear, y'all can see. Is that in the abilities of which you can see? Why, hello there, Hawthorne. How you doing? Now, I'm not quite sure how big our audience is. Oh, why hello peeps. Now, we're going to get started with this pretty immediately. This game is a game I was asked personally to play. It's apparently a game that's not much in CJ style, but I like story-based games. I don't know too much more about it than that. There is one thing, though. We are going to be giving away 13 Steam copies of this game as we play it. I have them all in hand right here, so if you happen to be watching the stream, I very heavily suggest that you open up your Steam account and have it ready to click on the Activate Steam Code button, because we have 13 copies of this game we're about to play right here available to give away. As such, we're going to start pretty immediately. Let's go. They have a phone saying here. Now, I just want to say one quick thing. The music here, am I like booming loud over it? Is it booming loud over me? Or does it sound like it's on a good equal level right now? One must check. We're going to be playing Huntsman the Orphanage, which is now available on Steam for $5, currently in early access in version 0.8. 0 version 0.9 is the game prepared to launch for the Halloween season. Equal? A little loud? Alright. Later today, we're also going to be playing Lone Survivor Director's Cut. Going to mess around with the audio just a tad. It's good. One says loud, one says good. I'll turn it down by 1. Hopefully that's a good measurement. A good balance. Regardless, let's get started immediately. Play as a guy or play as a girl. New game, find precious items. Place each upon their headstones, alright? I guess new. Did I even select a character? Maybe I was supposed to press the pictures before I actually started the game. Regardless, we're in it. Immediate first thoughts. Seems like a lot of other first-person horror games. Phone mechanic, though. Huh. Someone dare say is calleth on the phone.
Out there. Oh, I heard him.
Please help me.
He's right there.
Tick-tock, still. Must he take you too?
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Please help me.
Nah, probably a wrong number in this case. Now, the mechanics of this game seems to be one of those slow, walking, adventure story-based games, which is, to my knowledge, why CJ wasn't enjoying it too much. He's not very much a fan of these sort of story-based games. If you are, hopefully they have a story to tell. Alright, I'm still trying to figure out the mechanics of this game. I know my character's holding the phone, but does he just hold it like this as sort of a counter to see what's going on? Or in other words, maybe it's just supposed to be symbolic that he's recording everything that happens. One warning before we get into this, for people who don't know me, I take a lot of time to explore personally in games to see all I can find. I think that's part of the experience of horror games personally, on a personal level here, is to take the time to explore each and every little thing, including barricaded walls that are blocking my way, which implies I'm supposed to find a way around this, aren't I? Into the forest? Can I walk into the forest? Oh, no, I can't. There's an invisible wall here. Or is that a bunch of shrubs, bushes? I don't even know. Alright, the two mofo mechanics. Looks like those mechanics as a metaphor game. So, the phone's a metaphor for something. We got it. I will say I like the little moonbeam line effect going on there. Very minor, but just one of those minor things that one can appreciate. I'm assuming that there's not really a way to interact with anything inside the actual phone booth, so do I come the way I came? Or is this the right way and that was the wrong? The moon is nice. Horror games have a variety of different techniques that they can use to try and scare the player, but what one person finds scary, the other one's not going to find scary at all. According to the description of this game, it says it's supposed to be more of a psychological story experience as opposed to a very hyper-violent, scary one. At least that's what it says on the official Steam profile. I'm assuming it's not lying to me, but one can't always characterize what may or may not be. I have no idea if this forest is actually the right path, though. I'm going somewhere, though. Can you actually turn the brightness up? Nope. That means deeper in the darkness I go. I don't think there was a settings option in the main menu. I was going to assume since they haven't stopped my progression yet, I'm doing something or another right. I do hear a sound rolling up, though. And is this a building? Alright, so I guess this was the right way. It is pitch dark as hell, though. Can you guys see anything? I can't see anything. I'm just looking at windows, I guess. Rocks. You know, that's real exciting. Actually, I think we found a back pipe entrance. Okay, there has to be an entrance to this building. There wouldn't be a miscellaneous big... Or there could be a miscellaneous big building in the forest that you can't enter, but it seems like something that would stick out as I must go inside. It's not just you that can barely see stuff. I can barely see stuff. Before I continue... Actually, I'm going to go to the main menu for 1 second. Was there a settings thing inside the game's main menu? Also, was there actually options on those pictures? Now I'm calling myself curious. Okay, so there's no options. What do these two things mean?
Call me cynical, if you must, but I never blindly believed the fables and fairy stories the other kids seem to lap up. Instead, I was the one who pulled Santa Claus's beard off in the shopping mall and whispered to the next kid in the queue, "He's a fake." But I must say, I have become intrigued by the Huntsman myths and legends. Are they just someone else's dreams or nightmares? Did they start life as cautionary tales created to keep children from venturing into the forests alone in case of wolves or worse? Or is there some substance to the stories of missing children? Whatever the reason, the myths persist. They live on in a world loosely bound together by mysteries without substance. They are born, live, and die in the ignorance of the ill-informed and the apathy of their audiences.
He's quite the charmer.
With little to no basis, in fact, until they are held up to the scrutiny of science, where so often the strongest myths just shrivel up.
I wonder if he has a hobby of attaching audio files to pictures of himself.
Science, practical inquiry, testing the truth. So you want to know what I'm thinking? Well, that's okay. As long as you're listening, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Why hasn't anyone truly tested the Huntsman myth? I mean, really looked into it and tested it. I know why. They'll tell you that the more you look into the Huntsman myths, the more likely you are to fall prey to him. But hey, if he's a load of baloney, nothing will happen. You've successfully proven all this mythology is a fraud. And on the other hand, if you go mad, disappear, and end up
This is where being a completionist can be sort of tiring.
Alternate limbo-like dimension, you've successfully proven he is real. So from a scientific point of view, you can't fail, right? It's a win-win.
He keeps on
So
going.
I started looking for him. I mean, really looking for him. To get to the bottom of this whole Huntsman thing and the old missing orphan story, which is by far the one that crops up the most online. I wanted to start at the beginning of sightings in the US. And as far back as I could go was Grimhaven Orphanage, Illinois. I found some court documents from September 1898, some 3 months after the 12 orphans supposedly just disappeared into thin air. Apparently, an old caretaker
I'd probably be in the game by
gave
now.
a sworn testimony to the judge that the Huntsman, as he called it, had taken the children. So I hit the web. I narrowed down the search area and I hit the road.
So basically, all he had to say, he essentially...
Illinois.
You're not done?
It's kind of on the way to somewhere else, yeah? No disrespect or anything, I just hadn't thought of it as a destination before. When you get there, it's still really big. And it's still a long
I mean, sure, this is
way to
optional,
get
so I guess it makes
to
sense to kind of make it
anywhere that's
lengthy. I could technically click out any
actually in
time and just play the game, but
But I was getting closer. Always
also here's a code.
closer. Small towns. I understand them. They're okay. I was never that comfortable in the city, but this place, well, it was beyond
First come,
the
first
back of
serve on
anywhere
those.
I thought I'd imagine. I'm usually the one doing the staring at strangers.
I mean, all he's basically saying is his life story. He's explaining about the Huntsman legends. He thanks the Lord Baloney. I mean, I'm paying
And
attention.
Even
I'm
though
just...
this is probably the town, nothing was showing me where to go now. But a few hours after, that evening in fact, I found a road that wasn't even on my Maps app. And the name on the hand-printed sign jangled in my memory. Grim Haven Orchard Road.
Grim Haven Orchard
Maybe
Road
this is
sounds
it.
very pleasant.
And yes, it was all orchards. But long, overgrown, and tangled.
Just a curious
like
question.
in
Can you guys...
movies.
Is he kind of quiet for you
This
guys?
was where
Should I
they
turn the audio
grew
up?
The fruit and maybe the
Hey,
vegetables
OMG
too, for the
Naruto.
orphanage itself. And so it seemed, because set back and along the road a ways.
Yes,
with
he's explained why this place is named an orchard.
phone box,
Because it's an
or
orchard.
laneway
He's
was
kind of going around in
building
circles in his explanations.
An orphanage, maybe? This
Okay, I'm going to turn him up for a second. If we're going to listen to him talk for half an hour, we might as well just make it so you guys can actually hear him.
be
That better?
it.
Is he done? I'm almost afraid to touch the other girl's picture. Says pause. Yeah, he shuts up the moment we actually want to go to hear him. Regardless, though, basically he was just telling his life story. He went to some orchard to go explore the tales of a huntsman person. Now I guess it's up to us to play his life story, maybe her life story. Should I press her image, or should I just wait for that later? I kind of want to get back into the game as opposed to listening to another 5-minute story. Which is... Well, he's Mr. Cynic, Mr. I don't believe in anything, but I'm going to go investigate the story because I want to be properly scientific. We got a game. Back to the game. Saved? It saved my game. That's nice. However, we've confirmed that there is no setting options on the menu. Hey, yeah, started me right next to the building. Oh! There was a flashlight this whole time. Now we know. Regardless, you see there's a building here. That must mean there's an entrance, which means we have to slowly circle. Spacebar is how you run. Got it, I'm figuring out controls all of a sudden. Down the deep orchard. Psychological era. And by psychological, I mean it's the character. We cannot climb chairs. That's probably not an item, so... If there's windows, then there has to be a way in. Although the windows kind of look painted on, so maybe it's just one of those decoration deals. Yep, it's a decoration. Well, that was lovely. Also, your sprinting in this game is fairly limited, and I'm hoping my flashlight isn't. Because I kind of want to see. I know, chairs are an ultimate obstacle to almost all horror protagonists. If you have random debris in the way, you are surely able to stop almost any horror protagonist that is not Fimble in some way, shape, or form. We got trees. Bushes, you could say. I'm still supposed to go this direction? I'm not even sure if I'm going any sort of right way. I'm assuming not, because I'm hitting a dead end now. But they let me go this direction for a while. So you would assume there's some purpose I'm over here. Then again, maybe I just missed some clear detail. Maybe the point of this game is like the path, and you're just supposed to go off the path. That would kind of make sense, right? Those storytelling games like to have deep symbolism involved with things you are and are not supposed to do. One problem is, though, I don't have a sense of direction right now. Invisible walls and other sort of things. And yes, this game is built in the Unity engine. They had the Unity launcher when you started. Now, this game is currently in development, so I'm prepared for some things to be a little bit janky. It's a version 0.8.
Find my ribbons!
I will admit that was semi-effective. Why did he just shake his phone and was like, ah, interference again, like that's some normal occurrence. I can't say I ever see ribbons too much. Ribbons, they're terrifying. At least according to her. I will admit that was semi-interesting, but... Try asking her nicely. Or she could try asking... I mean, I like ribbons. I don't particularly wear... Actually... Oh, they got those 2D plant things. The one that goes spin, spin, spin around you. Well. I'm trying to figure out how to get back to the path I started on with the phone, because this path is becoming quite fruitless very quickly. I'm going to make the assumption that... Actually... Wait. Did I find something? It looks like something. Do I just go around? We found a fountain! Found a fountain. I say that's progress. Which means there next to a fountain, you're either going to find a park or a mansion or some other sort of horror setting. There's a path right here, so I guess I'll follow it. Because it leads to a tree blocking my path, which I cannot potentially pass because why not? Alright, so I guess the phone here is supposed to be like a storytelling mechanic, which is why things like that mysterious message popped up. I'm approaching the gate. I think we found it. What is this? Oh, it's the Orphanage that the title of the game is based off of. Turns out I can interact with shit now, too. Alright, after being lost for a while, we're finally getting to get leeway to where we're supposed to be going. Alright. Is music going to kick in? Or things going to get all creepy? We don't know at this point. And is there a reason I can turn my flashlight on and off? Completely corroded. I can flick any gate with the touch of my mouse. I like his hand waving animation. Open ye door! Ye shall not pass her motion. That's a lot of bricks. They almost look like chocolate bar bricks. They all have a little label on them, and they aren't exactly flat. What does that say anyways? Squamotion Orion? I think it's just the name of the orphanage that we're in. On the bricks. Because why not? A lovely painting
listen
of...
to me, young'un, and take heed ye listen careful. Heed ye listen careful like. For I, Jasper Crowed, am done. Dusted, beggared, broken and cursed. And well I deserve it. The coward that I was cost the souls of 12 innocent children, don't you laugh. You would do well to listen to my story, for there's no jesting with me. Mr. Dickens was right when he said, we forged the chains in life we wear. Oh yes, indeed we do. Them children were orphans, foundlings and such, all sorts but barely a bad egg amongst them. Though I'll nae speak ill of the dead, if that they be. What did I do? It grieves me still to confess. I betrayed them, every one. 'Twas fear that made me do it, more's the shame. They put their trust in me, all of them matron too, and until that night had every reason to.
The game's pretty wordy, but the thing is, I can look away from the painting and it stops, and look back away, he continues.
Honest, faithful, right before man and God, but that was before. Before I set eyes on Satan himself. I remember fear.
So
I
Satan's
remember
in here, according to
loneliness
this guy.
and melancholy, sad as a mournful tune, so thick 'twas like being smothered in a blanket of laudanum. Doom spoke that night, and I had not the heart to deny him. Those cursed pocket watches, who'd have thought the devil's power was in a timepiece? Dozens there were, tick, 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 faster, slower, I cannot remember. I only know I lost myself, such was my terror, and before I could recover my wits, I had given him the keys, all of them. The keys
So Satan
to
controls
every
people through
room
clocks,
place,
confirmed.
And begged and pleaded that he take the children and spare my wretched soul. So he did. But the wretch he spared was to become more wretched a soul racked with guilt than any soul damned to join him and his hellish band. Then nothing, not a sound, just a full moon in the night creature's calls. 'Twas peculiar to me how I'd heard not earlier on my rounds, nary an owl's hoot. After, they called again, as if they'd known ahead of time that evil lurked.
Is he actively narrating this as he's doing it? The sound effects apply, so.
Like hungry crows to berate us day and night. The coon dogs were brought in, carousing for days in every direction, so that you'd have been forgiven for imagining an entire chain gang of convicts was on the loose. But 'twas the emptiness howled louder than any hound. No scent, no blood, no trace. Just vanished. Some folk pointed their fingers fair square in my direction, suspecting,
I could
and
skip
rightly
this,
so,
but
that my
the completionist
unnatural
side of me thinks it
silence
might be
concealed a
important.
guilty conscience. My confessions before judge and jury went unheeded. The ranting of an inferior mind marred by distress, the judge decreed.
He also kind of looks like an older
When all
version
was
of
said and
Walter
done,
from good old Silent Hill
naught
4,
but
so
silence lingered
yeah.
like a faint perfume where young'uns had prattled and played. Besides, I was known as a good man. So, I stayed, as if my presence was a living reminder of what had been. Matron, cook, staff, all drifted away to other places, other lives, when it became clear to the simplest of men that the children were never to return. Naturally enough, no one else came near the place, as if the silence itself was contagious.
And
So I
suddenly
kept-
surprise code. Cha-cha.
The buildings from dreary.
Can't look away from the pain for even a second, they'll stop talking.
Dreary decay to ease my guilty soul and appease the wrath of the Lord and the taken. Night terrors. 'Tis without a word of untruth to tell ye I've never slept a full night without waking in bone-cold terror, the sweat frothing my brow like a beast on a devil's ride. I could no longer face my own quarters, but sought sanctuary in the Lord's chapel.
I think the
thought struck
painting
me
managed to
many
fit in a
Where was
novel's
he
worth of
when
exposition,
he
the
was
same
so
way that
tall?
one guy
I
attached an
took some
audio
comfort
file
that
to a
as the evil
photograph.
one had made his presence felt, perhaps the Lord in his wisdom would do so as well. Ach, he never did. No doubting my sin was too great and my penance a trifling act compared to the eternal suffering of the lost ones. Though fair's to say, I slept beneath that altar and the paraphernalia, the clippings, photographs I collected, for 40 years, and never saw the masked one with the black, pitiless eyes and
So is
grasping
that a picture of an
lips again.
elephant to the left of where the pain is? I've been trying to figure that one out. Looks like an
Where he
elephant.
became known to me as the Huntsman, for, like a hunter, he collected souls for sport. But I heard him at every turn, in the creaking of the trees, the footsteps of a spring.
I wonder if I aim my
call
phone
of
at the picture of the elephant will tell me its life story.
Timepieces. Tick, tick, tick. It maddened me, how could it not? A lesser mortal, I am sure, would have succumbed to death's damnation far sooner. But so great was my fear of the Lord's retribution that I sought to busy my waking hours, such that I would slumber exhausted, yet still anxious every night. For years I suffered this torment, and hence the maze was built. I had always promised young Charlie that I would create such a contraption, as the boy had a fascination with music and puzzles, and together we spent many a pleasant hour poring over drawings and plans. So it was for Charlie, a bastard foundling. I sweated some 25 years to plant and plan this memorial with a headstone set deep within the bosom of the hedges to honour each soul. The centrepiece was a great plane tree, a lush green beauty upon which in happier times I'd hung a double swing for the younger folk. Many's the time whilst planting and planning the maze, I would sit beneath its bereft branches and weep for the lost loveliness from this world. Until the night of the great storm, the eve of the very same day, I wiped a polishing cloth across the words on the final headstone and allowed my heart a moment's grace of peace and pride for a job well done. The same day, damn it, he had played me.
I'm not gonna hold it against the game because they don't force you to listen to this. I could leave any
As a
time,
cat toys with a mouse.
but I'm too much of a completionist for my own
Terrifying
good.
before the choking kill. He had known me all the time. These years and years, mocking my toil, my futile, fruitless quest to make amends. He had always been near, the ticking in the maze, countless moments I struggled to still my pounding heart. 'Tis just a cricket. Nay, the huntsman, the predator, was simply biding his time. That night, cloudless, the air so thick that every breath was like sucking water from a melon. Crack! A single bolt of lightning straight from the bowels of hell, striking the heart of the gentle plane tree, shattering branch and bough in a flaming pyre.
I have to ask you guys want me to listen to this, or should I just move on? I think I know what you guys are going to say. I'm a completionist, so I want to listen, but at the same time, I'm like, well, this can't be very entertaining, can it? Wait, oh, you didn't finish.
Continue my work, but the last vestige of my faith was broken.
Yeah, we're moving on. Sorry, old man, I'll listen to your tales of elephants, whatever you're talking about later. Let's see what else this game has in store besides overly long monologues. Now, under the assumption that there's more to this game than overly long monologues, which we're not certain of yet, let's continue our exploration. The Huntsman has been brought up on a few occasions, so let's see if there's any merit to that. I'm kind of questioning myself if it's going to be one of those games that have, we'll see. Does it have puzzles? Is it just a story experience? Possibly an overly self-describing story experience, but I mean, there's an exploration. I'm on right here. And I have the ability to walk on top of chairs. In fact, I think that's a glitch because I'm kind of sliding over without doing anything. Yep, it's a glitch because I am just sliding. It is an alpha. I'll keep that in mind, though. Back over where I go. Oh, okay. For a second, I went through the floor or something. Will you talk to me? You're a painting.
Madness.
Yeah, we're not listening. Anyways, let's continue on our way. I'll have to listen to it, and I'll listen to it on my own time. There's some sound or another came from in here. Carpets and walls and ceilings. It's almost like this was a building. Express door opening action. Well, it looks like our classroom. This is an orphanage, so I guess this is where they would teach all the students stuff. Nothing inside the open desk, though. Maybe one piece? Oh, signs writing itself on the chalkboard. Seek our tomorrow if you're done. Find our headstorm. Place them there. Conrad, eat. Now even the chalkboard's monologuing. This is our joy, much loved memory. Gift on toy. Each child has but one object, dear. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Watch it erase, it goes on, so. Are you done? Yeah, it's done, I think. Yeah, I finished. See, chalkboard is a lot more reasonable with its demands of storytelling. I will just have to keep in mind, this is an orphanage that has a lot of spirits that want to tell their life stories to me. Apparently so.
Matron says I'm a thief.
Do I answer that? I'm trying to answer. Picked up some file. Why am I picking up a picture? Oh, I just put it on the ground for no good reason. Though, what do I do with a picture of that one screaming thing? Is there like a puzzle here which I need this object for, or is it just
Dust.
dust? You grinding again? Because the ticking huntsman, I'll take it that means something. I'm gonna put the book right here on this table right now. Or by the table, I guess. Cups and dishes and other tattered things. One might never know what to find when exploring a house of such caliber. So essentially it's like a horror game except all the doors are open. Like, what's in you? Inside you, we have a little bedroom for all the kids to sleep in because that's how orphanages work. Gonna keep every door open because why not? I'm noticing a noticeable lack of paintings to monologue to me. You don't have a life story doll? Okay. Let's see. Yai. Who was the phone? Probably if I looked at the phone long enough, I'd find out. I bet the phone wanted to monologue a little bit. They're all talking about which apparently plagued the orphanage, and I'm assuming the Huntsman is going to sooner or later pop up in some form. I kind of deny this type of games can have him as an active threat. Maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe I'm gonna be. There is a run mechanic that quickly loosens itself out in this game, so maybe. Probably not, though. I've got my doubts about that. I mean, the Huntsman wouldn't want to interrupt me when I'm reading my narrative, wouldn't it? Nothing at this end of the corridor. Just a bunch of explorable rooms. On the other side of the hall. Left, right, forward, march. Did I ever check this door? Nah, I kind of left it to sit here. They've got books. They've got buckets and trinkets and magic and beds. Alright. Gonna open you up here. Oh, basement. We'll get to you in a second, basement. Just a little bit more time to explore up here. We got a little hacksaw right there. That's exactly what you leave laying around on a shelf in an orphanage. More dolls. More... Actually, is that a picture? I'm pretty sure that is... Yeah, you can crouch in this game. It's a picture of some people who seem damn fine happy, if I do say so myself. And in this direction, we even have a room full of potato sacks with a key on it. Now, I can't properly tell you where this key goes, but I have it. If I find a locked door, I'll maybe even know what to do with it. In the basement, maybe? Someone in the basement want to enlighten me to the stories? This basement's almost like a fucking labyrinth. I mean, a key sounds like a handy item, that's why I'm holding on to it, but I'm not certain where it goes. So there is some item collecting, I guess, in this game and locked doors, but you don't seem like you're locked. A room full of coffins. Or at least boxes that are semi-coffin shaped, especially that one over there. Because all of them look like boxes, except for that one. That one looks like a coffin. I'll leave it at that, though. I know this is kind of a weird comparison to make, but I'm kind of thinking about those underground areas in the hospital in the first Silent Hill game. It's not that it's like that, it's just... It's kind of reminding me of it. Oh.
Do you really want to open that door?
I don't know what he just said to me. This is the child's play area, don't you know? Come on, kids, down in the basement. Let yourselves go wild. We have a lot of boxes and chairs for you to play with. Coffins. You kids like coffins, right? Just a bunch of stained pictures. I will find the use for this key eventually. I mean, it has to have a use, right? I'm not just lofting it around because it has absolutely no purpose, right? Then again, all these rooms seem to have no purpose, so... There's a pane a few more rooms back. Shh. Let's see. Another curved dead end. At least I know curving in this game means dead ends. There was other paths in this. I guess this really is just a labyrinth. You say there was a painting? It probably did want to talk to me, didn't it? You know, I could be the paint whisperer. I go around listening to the stories of paintings and communicate with them. Learn more about the world. Now, if only those paintings weren't so long and explanatory dialogue. I don't think I went this way. Let's see if my sense of direction has betrayed me. A beam. That's exciting. Except it's not even a beam, it's just a flat wall.
What's in the box?
What are you doing, like the you know? Okay, does anyone know what I'm talking about with this? There was an advertising campaign about what's in the box last year. I remember it came out incredibly disappointing.
Incy wincy spider crawled up the water slide. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
I will admit that was semi-creepy. Why am I picking up objects? Where the fuck did the key go? If I just lost the key for eternity, then I am gonna be fucking... Oh. I really just traded a key for a box. Is there even a purpose to these items, though, or am I just picking them up so because I like holding something in my hand as I listen to creepy messages on my phone? I mean, I'll admit, that last message did semi-give me a, okay, creepy feeling, but you got an inventory? That's a good question. No, I don't, because I throw things on the floor. More for the fact I kept on seeing myself throw things. Actually, maybe it was behind me, though. I would assume I had inventory for the fact I always threw items on the floor. Now, let's see. That is true. That
Many mean well, but alas, cannot always be trusted. For this pitiless blackness casts strange shadows on the soul.
I think he's trying to tell me something. Now, if only I actually know what. I mean, so far it seems like one of those exploring games you listen to a lot of story around, which is fine, but I think there's a few techniques they could use to spice things up here. Ah well, let's see where it goes. Do not judge until you have fully experienced, is my tendency to roll towards. For all I know, something super amazing is waiting at the end of this game. Or there's some deep psychological story that's involved here, which will start gripping me to the end. I mean, exploring's kind of fun. I'm having a moderate amount of a good time with this. The dialogue is kind of there. I'm kind of lost. Maybe once I figure out this game a bit more, I'll enjoy myself a little bit more. But yeah, I think I came from this direction. Nope, nope. There's a shelf. Now, if I was a person who was lost in the basement, where would be the right direction? I mean, it's probably like to the left or right, because I keep going back and forth between these 2 points, like something like this. There we go, I think I found it. I think I've explored most of the basement too, so back up we go. I'm kind of hoping that the key put itself back where it was, because it'd be a shame if I did something that ruined the game for me to continue. The key's not there. Okay, this might be bad. Dependingly if that key actually served a purpose or not. Oh, there's an upstairs too. Why, golly me, I somehow missed that.
I must look pretty for Mom. Please, help me. Help me find my ribbons.
She's a little bit too obsessed with her ribbons, if I do say so. Now what I'm assuming... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear me. It's happened. Oh, there we go, I got out. The chair wasn't capturing me. And I wasn't sure if I was able to be able to leave. But I made my way on. Okay. Almost had a panic attack of some kind. Let's open this up. I'll just have to remember to stay away from chairs at the moment. Or beds, or... God damn it! Get me off this bed. If I put you down. Put you down to be let free of this bed corner. The object is... What are you doing in this corner? Let me get that one for a second. She did say please this time. I should find a ribbon once I find a way to escape my bed hell. Ugh. I can't move. I can crouch. I'm working really hard to reach the other side of that room. I'm gonna throw it this way. Throw the box. No, that's not gonna do anything. Wait. Maybe if I go put that down animation. Come on. Run. Run. Wait. I think I've done it. Pick up that box. I'm making my great escape. Almost there. Ta-da! I have learned something new today. Don't jump on beds. It can kill you. Just avoiding beds now. That's kind of weird. Now if we continue this way... Ah, empty room. There's too many empty rooms in this game. Not enough pains wanting to talk to me, apparently. This box is my method of escape if I ever get trapped on objects, which seems like it might happen if I approach either beds or chairs. It's like he wants to sit on them a little too much to the point he gets kind of stuck on them. That almost looks like I'm supposed to put something in it. Like this box. Apparently not, because I threw it off to the side. Just hanging. Yeah, old Twitch accounts for the win. All I know is that this end hallway is probably... Was that just him combing his hair? Is that what? I mean, all I know is that this is probably going to end in a dead end. It's going to be a curved hallway with rooms full of a lot of nothing. Alright, that's a room. I kind of want to make my bedroom a bit more lively if I was only living in an orphanage. Maybe that's just me. Here we go. The curved hallway part. Yippee-yay.
John hears. They mock me, idiot.
Cha. Another code.
Mute, but John hears. John's mind is sharp. Thoughts razor sharp and cutting. Quick too. Thoughts waterfall. Tumble from mind. But John's voice wounded. Like bird that cannot fly. Words break. Shatter as wedded wine glass when John speaks. No sense. Nonsense. They tease. Torment me. John shunned. Lonely boy John. They laugh. John angry. Sad. Confused.
John smash!
Words in head become different to words from John's mouth. Mouth words moaning, slurring, they frighten little children, crying. John ashamed, so John quiet. But John hears more than they. Too much noise deafens the truth all about them. They all be lame ducks mired in a swamp of wickedness, deaf and blind. Not John, for John sees and hears everything. Mr. Crowd, good man, and Charlie too, good kind boy. Blessings to them who taught John to read. Books speak to John when others will not. Nursery blocks speak when John cannot. Use the blocks, spell the word John. Soon
I will end up
others
having fun
forget
listening to
that
him.
John can speak. Others forget that John hears all, sees all, and remembers all. Wickedness, depravity, cook harlot, cook vanity, selfish thieving madam. John, allay, peel potatoes, wheat, foolish lout, useless Jew boy. No wonder no one wants you, you good for nothing idiot boy. Cook, admiring her sordid reflection in the cutlery, cruel to the girls prettier than she, and they all prettier, cook, pilfering treats from the larder for her bedfellow Pastor Povey. John sees stolen kisses, wandering hands. Pastor Povey has partaken of more than pork pie in the pantry, John thinks.
Haha, John. What?
Grown-ups practice wickedness when they think no one sees, and preach righteousness when all are watching. They forget John is watching. Always watching. John watches Matron in Sunday best, crowing over her fine jewellery. The local jeweler loves my necklace. He knows good jewellery when he sees it. Matron preaches modesty and charity, all empty twitterings. Cuckoo. Vanity and excess adorn her wattled throat, while unloved children eat gruel in the name of charity. Yes, matron, I shall do better. Be better. Try harder. I am sorry, matron. Forgive me, matron. Thank you, matron. If you please, matron. Yes, matron. No, matron. Hypocrisy! John.
Yeah, we got the point. John this, John that, John. Alright, what's over here? Beds. I had a bed once. Oh god, no, another one! Hello, Noah.
I've been gasping for air since the day I was born.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's see what else we have in store around. Hello, Edward. Get by our back microphone there, and maybe I'll listen to your story. I don't fucking know, but I probably wouldn't. Let's see. A lot of stories going on here. Let's see. More pictures, all wanting to tell me the life stories. I'll have to listen to them some other time. A lot of explanatoryness in this. Why? Okay. Will they actually talk to me? Okay, you guys won't talk to me? Okay. Just pictures, I guess. We got mannequins, we got more mannequins downstairs. Actually, I'm kind of curious what's over here firstly. Some intriguing interior design. Not exactly how I decorate my...
Little Mix, I'll fix you.
Did I hear like laughing from the room I'm actually in? I mean, I will admit the touch of sewing machines and places to put clothes on is relatively creepy. I'll give it that.
For 8 years. 8 years.
That's a long time.
Hickory dickory dock, ribbit tent
Can I crouch under this? I can actually go back here? I will admit I wasn't expecting to be able to go over here. Excuse me, giant mannequin hands. I'm making my way to destiny. And where's this clock noise coming from? It's coming from nowhere. I'm crazy. High five. Oh, the mannequin arms swing if you touch him. That's kind of amusing. Oh! What the fuck? Hello? Wait. Are you chasing me? I can't tell if it's chasing me or not. It's going T-Mao pose. And disappeared. That was unexpected, I'll give that. Spire should be those shit. Let's see. That was random. I'll go with it. It even scared me. Because I wasn't actually expecting
8
anything.
years, I, Tobin Thackeray.
How about you?
Damn you. Damn the lot of you. Straight to hell.
Oh.
For I don't believe.
It looked like a giant spider thing. I'll take it like that, but still though. Well, it's partially because I wasn't really expecting anything, if I'll be completely honest. So, effectiveness science comes in the unexpected, which that was unexpected. No one could tell me they were expecting that. I will not believe you. But still, though. Is this the direction that we came from? Oh, no. No! The bed, like, literally sucked me in. You all saw that. Gotta drop and pick this up. Box. Thank you, Box. You have saved me yet again. Alright, I'm out of here before I get zoomed into another bizarro place. Time to explore all these rooms. Boxes are nice. Molly, talk to us. At least say your first few words. We know you want to.
Shh. He is right there. For I heard him. The tick-tock, tick-tock.
You don't actually sound like a little girl. Alright, let's go on this way. They're all over. So basically, watch out for the tick-tocks. Got it. Because the tick-tocks imply something or another is coming. Got it. See, I got that from like 5 seconds of dialogue. She probably gone on for like 30 minutes or something trying to explain that to me. Why did I just drop my box? This box has helped me get out from a many a bed. Nothing here but empty.
I know you have him. Where have you hidden my Pappy?
Would Pappy happen to be a giant orangutan? Also, surprise code. The latency helps giving these codes away. My Peppy. No, don't put that down. Okay, I want to keep my box. There we go. Well, that's a very comfortable baby carriage, if I do say so myself. So, yay. And another one of those orphanage babies. A lot of orphanage babies, in fact. Kind of depressing, actually. Oh, well, that's enough about orphan babies for today. Let's go back downstairs and see where these stairs lead to. Probably to another section of this building. The adventure continues!
Beware the Huntsman, for he lurks where you least expect it.
Well, now I'm expecting it, because you were saying he lurks where I least expect it. Beware the Huntsman. Ooga booga ooga. I mean, he's already surprised me once. I'm sure he'll surprise me again, but still. Wasn't I already in here? Yeah, I was. What is the goal of this game, also? Okay, that was just the sky texture. I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? Anything down this miscellaneous hallway? Or is there... Nope, I haven't been back here. Yes, more for me to explore. I knew this would be another way to the basement. But first, gotta explore all these other unopened areas. Never know when I might find a wardrobe knocked over after all. Or a big giant stack of chairs blocking my way. Pretty exciting. Never even know when I can find myself a big old pack of sacks or something. I'm gonna take all those sacks home and soon I can be the sack king. Sacking. Alright. Cool, cool. Go away until Halloween so you can actually complete an objective. That's when the rest of the game comes out. Why, hello, CJ. How you doing? I mean, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure about the details of when the demo thing ends. I know there's a lot of paintings, and I was attacked by a giant spider thing, but besides that... Now, open the page. And through here, I'm just gonna determine there's nothing in a lot of these rooms. That is one thing to keep in mind, though. This game is not completed yet. Got a box. Nothing more to see. Clicking. Yeah, another painting. What's your life story?
It seems I've been here forever, sinking in this swampy blackness.
That's actually a nice touch, how her
felt
pain's
like that at
down.
the
She's
orphanage,
thinking.
too, as if I'd been there forever. I don't remember anything except always being the eldest, the responsible one, and having my hair tugged, my ears pulled by matron when any of the small ones were naughty. It was always my fault. I'm tired, so tired. I'd sleep tired and wake tired, and the chores, they just went on and on, like a baby's whining. Matron says I'm a thief and a liar.
Stealing babies, maybe? I'll have to listen to more of these later. It's just, there's so many, and they talk for so long. But they're all there. At least listen to them a little bit. And you can always resume them whenever, like here, I walked away a little bit. Hey, I feel like listening to more what she has to say. Walk back up to her, and she'll resume exactly where she left off.
Burn in hell forever for my sins. Though, it's not the fire, but the chill that aches my bones. And this nothing place so cold. I did steal the pretty dancing lady from Matron's room.
It says that we're playing Lone Survivor because there's no Huntsman game listed. Lone Survivor is listed though, and after this game we're playing Lone Survivor. So yeah.
But I never fessed, even after the 13 swats with the hickory stick. I didn't mean to, truly I didn't. But she was so beautiful, spinning round and round on one shapely leg, while the music box sparkled. I think the devil tapped my shoulder and made me take it. Indeed I do. Matron never found the pretty dancer. I made sure of that. I hid her quite away, though once I showed Dorothy, but made her swear on her ma's grave not to tell. Dear Dorothy, she was like a baby sister. I miss her so. And the pretty dancer, so cold.
Pretty, pretty.
So tired. Such a pretty dancer.
I do like how the different paints have different themes of character. That is kind of interesting. Now, if only they didn't have to talk for 30 minutes. Baby carriages. Whole lot of... Actually, there's something over here. What? Oh, good, I didn't get stuck. I was just trying to see if there was anything over here, and little do I know. Now, according to the patch updates, they did say that they were fixing the glitch that involved you getting stuck on objects, which will be releasing closer to Halloween, so... That's also when an objective gets added, if I'm not mistaken. Back to the basement, though.
I can hear him. Be still.
I'm moving. Ignore the kid. The Huntsman's let him come. I'm gonna probably scream anyways. Part of the fun. Alright, so get prepared for a Huntsman spider moment. Because I'm guessing the Huntsman's that giant spider thing. Though we know that he comes with with a clock ticking. He also can poof out of reality. What's that a picture of? It's like an actually semi-interesting painting. I can't even reach it. So many doors. Just a little mention. The little sound that's playing right now. Do you hear the sound in the background? It's like slight music. It's actually well done to the point where it's getting a little bit creepy. I don't know if the Huntsman can attack us or not. Whether that last Huntsman got stuck on something or not. Let's see. He is so hipster. Normal. Let's see. I know. Being crazy is part of the fun, though. Seriously, what is that random picture of? I think I can actually reach this one. Nah, I can't. It's blocked by a single box. One I can't get stuck on either. Checking all the random rooms before I decide to check the end of the hallway. Because never know when all the silence is going to be bad for me. Nah, we good. Let's continue onward. He's going to probably pop up pretty soon. Or that, or this is just a dead end to try and distract you. When the real Huntsman tries and sneak up down the hallway, coming right at you, then you have to hide inside a room. And I mean, this game has a lot of potential, I will say, to be interestingly creepy, scary even. But it seems, I'm guessing it just wants to be more of a story experience with some creepy elements along the way. That's my guess. To be honest, the last encounter with the Huntsman has thrown me off a little bit, to now thinking that this game might have potential to be quite scary. Assuming, though, that certain things work in certain ways and long narrative stories are not just what this game's all about, which I think it is what this game is about. This looks like a proper room for a giant spider to drop down on me. Nah, nothing in here. Just a whole lot of nothing. Finger licking good nothing. Alright. So, this stance means... I'm kind of getting lost, if I'll be honest. Like, is this the way with the stairs? Yep, that's the way with the stairs. Or were those different stairs? Or did I just go in a loop-de-loop? I really don't know if I'm going forward or backward, or if I just looped myself around. Actually, did I reach the other area of the basement? I think I know where this is now, actually. How did I end up here? Like, I literally just looped to the earlier basement I was in, I think. So I think I came from over here. One of these ways led me away. I think it was this one. Alright, yeah, there's more than one exit outside of the basement. So where's this lead? Okay, so I was here already. I think this is where I entered the basement this time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went down here. I took my time exploring this way, so I've been over here already. I got that confirmed. I think I already explored everything over there. So it's over here where I was going. This leads to a dead end of sorts. Got it. Starting to memorize the layout. That's good. This will lead me to another part, another section. And now I understand what that guy was talking about. This is where I got the box earlier. Where he was saying, the itsy bitsy spider. And that was the same guy who was saying, tick tock, tick tock. And it's a little thing because the Huntsman both has a clock and it's a giant spider. Things are coming together in my head. I was going to say, if you don't know what Lone Survivor is, you'll be seeing it in a short bit. Tick tock, that sort of deal. Alright, is there any place I haven't explored? To my knowledge, since this is an early access game, I don't think I can actually reach the ending of this game. I think the early access just has you exploring this place. I wonder how it's going to be different once there's goals and objectives and all that. But I do want to see if I can explore everything. Like, have I been over here? That's where all the desks were. Alright, well that's cool. Now, was there anything else over here? Yep, there's all the doors I opened earlier. Call me curious. I mean, is that me walking, or something's stalking, or... Could be anything. Could even be a surprise code. Cha-cha-cha. Call me, maybe. Alright. To make this assumption, I think... I mean, there's no map in this game, so I can't exactly tell. The Blackboard's assigned about finding the 12 special items for 12 children stuck in the orphanage. Well, I lost a key somewhere. I have this box. Do I bring this box to a child? I mean, the most... In fact, let's count back here. It was over here somewhere that all of those paintings was. There they are. How many paintings are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, there's 12 paintings here. And I'm guessing that when this game is complete, the full objective of the game is going to be to try and give these items I'm picking up to the 12 children. Like, I lost a key somewhere. Oh, that's bad. And I bet I have to listen to their monologues and try and figure out, like, for example, I'm holding a box right now. I bet this is... Let's look at it for a second. What is this box? I will bet you this box is actually a music box. That would make sense, and that one girl who was downstairs earlier was talking about a music box. I got a key earlier, I don't know who wants a key, but if someone wanted a key, I'd probably give the key to them. See, it's how things work. Now, where do I drop it off is another question, because I don't really understand that part. Maybe you just can't do that because it's just the alpha early access beta of the game. Again, I'm pretty sure that's noted that the actual story cannot be progressed right now. It's just kind of able to be explored right now. The objectives, some fixes, and some other new things will be added in the next update patch, which is 0.9, which is coming out around Halloween. Yep, here's you are, mysterious lady. Huh. Pretty sure I wasn't supposed to go up there. I was gonna say, though, I gave her the box, or did the box just disappear out of reality? She, like, ate the box? Is that what happened? Alright. Well, I'm kind of curious. Was that actually what I was supposed to do? Or was that a glitch? Or what happened there? It's under the bed. It's under the bed now? I didn't see under the bed. Let me look. It's by the bed. Oh god, what room was she in? I think it was this one? Nope. Not that room. Were you in this room? Yep. Yeah, there it is. You guys are good eyes. It was under the bed. Will you take my sacrifice? Why does it drop all the way over there? Do you not like the box? Dropping it downward. Why does it keep going over there? Maybe if I drop it over here, it'll drop over there. I'm tossing it between my legs, because why not? Maybe if I drop it over there. Now I just dropped it. Would you like a box, lady?
It seems.
I know it seems.
It seems I've been here for...
Here's the box.
I've been here forever, sinking in this swampy blackness.
You just reset your dialogue. That's cool. But still, though. I got there, though, by the lady. Now I've got new ambitions in life, such as closing doors. No, wait, that's too ambitious for me. I want to make sure I've been places or not. So I'm going to take a look at one last thing to see if I've explored everything. If so, we'll move on to Lone Survivor. I'm aware I cannot complete this game right now. Like, I haven't been in here. What the hell? You think the big open door would be pretty obvious, but apparently not. Is there something up here? I'm climbing. I'm going upward. Holy hell, that just threw me off. To an area with nothing. Let's go to something on top of this bookshelf or something. Which there's not. Well, back down again. It just throws you off. What the? Okay, good. Out. I'm kind of curious. Maybe I could just leave the orphanage and all the little children can tell all their stories to each other. All the little dead children. Oh, hi. You look kind of sad. You don't have
Je m'appelle Margaret. My name is Margaret. And for some years, I was cook at Grimhaven.
Code.
Oui, I will speak with you. But if I hear my baby cry, I must cease and attend to her at once. You understand? But of course there is a baby. Can you not hear her cooing happily to herself in the sun? So shh. All is well for the moment. She is content. So let us continue. Grimhaven. Je déteste ça. A place cursed even in its naming. Horrible. Grim. Cold and heartless. And heaven. For whom? For one who would take advantage of a young girl's innocence. Such memories. We suffered under a merciless God, all of us. The doctors here tell me I am the one of the fortunate ones, for I was not taken. Idiots. They know nothing. For surely I would have preferred to have been spirited away avec les enfants. With the children, than left here to suffer the torments of this life. Fortunate? I think not. Were it not for my beautiful child, I would have ended it all years ago. May we?
Now then, up here. Never know when my oh, baby carriage. This is where I'm supposed to probably put her baby. I'm supposed to find.
Bring me my dolly!
Well, you don't have to be a fucking possessed, whatever the fuck you were to get this. They got your fucking dolly. You happy? This is like.
May we? It was a long time ago.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll take that there. Now, what's over here in the flickering light? Because that catches my eye. But is it actually something here?
A step beyond your torchlight gaze lie hedgerows set in puzzle maze. Twixt these rows 12 headstones lay. Reach them all to save the day. But patience, first, seek out a key if you're to set the lost ones free. This key to mysteries yet unseen unlocks the gate on Halloween. So on October 31, bring key to gate, the spell's undone. There are souls to save and work to do, but now the Huntsman's hunting you.
So, okay. 3 things. Firstly, is that the key I picked up earlier? I lost. Second of all, what closed the door in there? All the doors I opened were closed? Why? how it said the Huntsman's hunting you now. Except now the Huntsman's hunting you. Okay. Just trying to piece that together. It's over till Halloween. Well, what a stream. I see. Till Halloween. There's a key. Oh, dearest me. That's true. Is the key back where it was? Let me see. Because I want to see what happens if I bring that key I got earlier to the gate. And wait. Why did only those doors outside lock? Because all the other doors seem to have stayed open. So, why did the doors outside close? Holy crap, imagine if you found an actual book that wanted to talk. I will admit the concept does somewhat amuse me. Now then. Throw the doll into the fire. So as I said, gonna carry this doll over this way because dolls like company. I'm gonna see if this key is back in here. Okay, so I need to find that flipping key. Pretty sure it's what it means. I'll exchange a doll for a key. Anyone want to trade a doll for a key? Pretty sure I left the key over here. Past the beam, right in here. I probably dropped it and it fell someplace. Because it seems to object something's tossed way behind you. Let's put this doll down. So I threw the key at the shelf. Is that the doll? That's the doll. Putting the doll down now. Wait, did I just see the key? No, I think that was just the graphical glitch. I'm going down. Key. Oh, key. You'd think the key would have thrown someplace behind me. The question is exactly where. Ah, well. Huntsman. Prepping me for a scare. I think that one rhyme poem made me want to rhyme. Regardless. Alright, so I think we're done with this for now. In which case, we're moving on to the Lone Survivor. That'll take a moment to set up, though. Y'all good with this? The following versus that. You guys all fine with the magic, which is Lone Survivor? We're gonna be playing... Okay, at first I want to investigate why doors are closing. Because that sounds like it'd be something, right? But we'll be playing Lone Survivor Director's Cut on PS3 in just a second. Though I will admit, I'm kind of curious why some doors are randomly closing. Which I think might mean that the Huntsman is hunting me, but then again, maybe I'm giving too much credit to this game. This front door just closed again. Was that all? Regardless, we'll move on to Lone Survivor for the moment. A close. A main menu. Thankfully, it'll save my place in case I decide to continue that, despite the fact I lost the key somewhere. Listen to her life story, obviously.
With guides? Maybe it's just me, but it seems that any time I want to exercise a little practical scientific inquiry into, I don't know, anything that to my mind seems a little sketchy, the guys at work totally give me a hard time. Like, I'm what? Not capable, not supposed to ask, be curious? Damn it, it's just so annoying. Like, look, take 99% of the so-called supernatural stuff on YouTube. Dorky teenage boys with some crap After Effects, a few pieces of nylon fishing twine, and some bullshit story. I mean, seriously. I know. Most of it is total crap. But what about that other 1%? Or even 0.5%? Even that adds up to a hell of a lot of YouTube posts. Yeah, and I know that old copycat theory has a lot to answer for, You know, one guy sees a spaceship and suddenly everyone is seeing spaceships. They all look like 1950 hubcaps because it's the 1950s. Or one scary indie game introduces the idea of seeing spooky shit through your smartphone. And suddenly every scary indie game is seeing spooky shit through your smartphones. Yeah. Copying, ripping off others' ideas, it's human nature, but that pisses me off too. It's tough enough being a female in gaming. You know, you just get used to having a big hairy hand on your gun trigger, along with your abnormally large biceps, and all your grunts and huffing and puffing are big and butch. Either that, or you're some kind of Lara Croft clone with massive boobs. Yeah, I know, they reduced them, but they still dwarf most women I know. And some kind of abnormal, hard-assed body. I mean, yeah, it's fun to have a cool avatar. But do they have to always be so Westernly, culturally stereotypical? Guys, open your minds. We're meant to be a creative industry. Anyways, this Huntsman stuff has been popping up all over the web for like forever in my face. I seem to just keep bumping into it, like some kind of freaky coincidence, you know? Like an earworm. Except it's not a song. It's Huntsman sightings. Stories of missing people, ones who just literally disappear. So as I say to the guys at the studio,
I'm just listening to her talk.
Leave, which is way overdue, and which Dean, my
She's
boss,
on the title
has been
screen,
on
so
me
obviously
to
she's
take for
important.
At least 6 months, and do a little Huntsman hunting of my own. No surprise, they all gave me a hard time. They think it's just hilarious that I'm off monster hunting on my break, and I've had the usual bullshit about.
To be fair, it is pretty hilarious she's monster hunting on her break. Anyways, though, we're gonna get on to Lone Survivor now. I guess the stream will start, and we'll get ourselves set up to go in just a moment. That should take a span of like 20 seconds, so see you guys in about 20 seconds. The stream's gonna stop, then start, and then 20 seconds from now, voila, Lone Survivor. Let's do this.